Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by a very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'm Owen. I run a website, Lights Camera Film Reviews. I've been on the channel times before, and yeah, super excited. Final Oscar predictions.
I'm glad you're excited because a lot of people are panicking.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Before we start, I'll leave a link to Owen's website and Twitter in the description below. Show him some love. He is amazing. And yeah, it's finally here. This
It
weird,
is.
whack out, chaotic year is almost over.
Yep, it
Uh,
is.
so why don't we just dive right in with visual effects?
Perfect.
Um, They nominate Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. What do you have?
I have June Part 2. I don't know. It's something I feel like a lot of people are predicting. I can't bet against Dune Part 2 right now. It won the BAFTA, and yeah, I don't know. Could there be an upset here? Yeah, probably, but I don't know. I'm not predicting it.
I can see Wicked. I legit can see Wicked.
Yeah, I definitely can too. Either Wicked and VFX or sound, I think, is probably the next like sneaky possible nomination for Wicked. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but I just think it's gonna be Dune, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, best costume design: A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
Yep. Ugh.
Wicked.
I've got to go Wicked here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It hasn't really lost anything major, and I don't know. Wicked seems like both in that and production design seems a little less likely, even though it's probably going to win both production design and costumes. That's what I would bet, I think.
Yeah, I think I also have Wicked. I guess Conclave could upset it, but
Yeah, exactly.
Wicked and Costume's been one of the few consistent categories we have had.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. It has been.
Just watch them give it to Nosferatu. Just why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It'd
just
be
forget
deserved.
everything. just
Yeah, exactly. It'd be deserved. Like all the nominees, like Conclave, Nosferatu, like are pretty like well designed costumes. So,
yeah,
but I think Wicked has the most costumes, most unique costumes. So it seems like it could win.
yeah, I agree with that. All right, now we immediately go to a hard category: film editing. Uh, quick reminder of the nominees for the people: Honora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, and Wicked. So you have
Yeah,
Amelia Perez, right?
yeah, true. I don't know if that controversy didn't happen. It probably could have stood a better shot, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Mm, I think I'm going with Conclave.
Yeah, that's what I have right now. Of course, maybe that changes minutes before I finally like lock them in before the Oscars start. But like, I think I'm going with Conclave too.
Yeah.
BAFTA win. I don't know. We don't have much to go off of, so yeah, I'm gonna go Conclave here.
Yeah, I just don't see. Again, we'll talk about Sean Baker more when we get to other categories, but I just don't see him walking away with 4 Oscars. I just don't see it.
No, neither. That would be pretty crazy for it to happen. And I see Honora. We'll get, of course, into the bigger categories later, but like, I don't know, a solid maybe two or three, but like, I don't think it's going four. That would be like if they completely loved it and that was like the front runner. Like, there was no second or close second. I
Yeah,
don't think that's gonna happen.
yeah, I agree with you. All right, best makeup. Quick reminder: they nominated A Different Man, Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked. It's The Substance, I think.
Yeah, I can't bet against the substance in this category. It's won pretty much like a lot of different places and whatnot, so I don't really super close second either. So I'm gonna go the substance. A pretty easy category here.
I guess you could say what gets number two if you really need a runner up, but I just
Yeah,
think
exactly.
something else beating it.
No.
I do think if the substance wasn't here, I think it would have been Nosferatu's Oscar.
Yeah, I would agree that, that Bill Skarsgård transformation and whatnot, I think is, something that, transformations anywhere is something the makeup and
Yeah,
hairstyling has gone for. So, yeah, but yeah, I'd
exactly.
agree with you.
Yeah, but sorry, Nosferatu team. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
All right, best cinematography. The Brutalist, Dune Part Two, Amelia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I mean, Maria won what was it, like the American Association of Cinematographers, something like
Yeah,
that?
ASC, yeah. So Maria Nosferatu then won CCA and The Brutalist has BAFTA. So it's not as wide open here. I'd go with something that's in Best Picture, to be honest with you. So I'd say The Brutalist right now, but like I think this is a closer category than probably most people think.
I'm gonna also stick with the Brutalist, but if people are talking like potential surprises, I think this category could present that.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think Nosferatu, even maybe the Dune love comes here and Dune Part 2 could possibly really surprise. But I don't see maybe Maria wins because they love Ed Lockman and want to give him an
Yep,
Oscar, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
I agree, but again, you just never know.
Yeah, true. You you really can't predict it 100%.
Yeah.
Nobody's going 100% this year for sure.
All right, let's talk about the Wicked. Let's talk about the other Wicked category. Best production design.
True.
If I have quick reminder, the Brutalist, Conclave, Doom Part Two, Nosferatu, Wicked. Wicked.
Mhm. Yeah, I'd say Wicked. I don't know, maybe you could make a case for The Brutalist, but it really hasn't won any precursors, and I don't know, none of these really
Yeah.
like, Wicked has the most easy, like, people would identify production design with Wicked, and I think that's the easiest thing to do.
Plus, they have the major story of like planting like thousands of tulips years in advance. So,
Yeah, exactly, for sure. That definitely that definitely helps for sure.
I mean, with the Brutalist, with how much BAFTA loved it, still didn't give it production design, and they easily could have.
Yeah, no, I think I would be more keen to possibly predict a Brutalist upset if, like, BAFTA would have gone for it but
Yeah,
they didn't, so I have to go with Wicked here.
yeah. Now, this category I'm most curious about from you. Best sound.
Sound, yeah, this one is interesting, and
Quick
I'm
reminder.
going
Sorry, I
yeah,
need
go
to
ahead.
remind them who they're
No, yeah,
nominating.
definitely.
Complete Unknown, Dune Part Two, Amelia Perez, Wicked, Wild Robot.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm sticking still with Dune Part 2. I think this is also really close. Could be Wicked. I think a complete unknown, possibly. I doubt it goes to Amelia Perez or the Wild Robot, but it could. But I'm gonna go with Dune Part 2 here. But it's close. I'm curious to hear your thoughts as well, Matt.
First off, I love the fact they nominated the Wild Robot in here, and
Yeah,
then
for
I
sure.
hope that leads to more animated getting into categories outside song.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
That being said, I'm actually going with a complete unknown.
Yeah, that definitely could. I think it won what the Cinema Audio Society. I think.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so it's definitely, yeah, a realm of possibility for sure. I would not, discount that at all, so I definitely think a complete unknown could happen for sure and surprise.
Yeah, I again, like we talked about with cinematography, that could lead to a major surprise.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
All right, best song: Alma, Amelia Perez, The Journey, Six Triple A, Like a Bird, Sing Sing, Mia Camino from Amelia Perez, Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late. So you have
Yeah.
Elton John, right?
Yeah, Elton John. Yeah, could happen. Who knows? But I'm gonna go with El Mal for Amelia Perez. One Golden Globe, one CCA. Don't really have anything else to go off of. But I know we were talking about this category a little bit offline. But yeah, go ahead, Matthew.
I'm actually
Your
going with the Journey from the Six AAA. It won American Songwriters Association, which I know doesn't matter at all because they actually gave it to Diane Warren a few years ago for
really?
applause from Tell Like a Woman.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But with Amelia Perez being the controversy that it is this year, something just tells me that I think if they want to reward Diane Warren, this is probably the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. I think, there's clearly some amount of love for Diane Warren within the Academy. So it's definitely possible that with Amelia Perez and the whole controversy, maybe some people won't vote for it in any categories, and Diane
Yeah,
Warren walks away with her first Oscar.
imagine that's how you get your first Oscar, just because no.
True. Yeah.
All right. Next up is best score. The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, The Wild Robot.
Yeah. I'm gonna go the brutalist here. I don't know if there's really I'd argue like a lot of these are really good scores. Except
Yeah.
Wicked. Wicked, you don't really think of score like original musical score, but I don't know. Maybe there is.
Um,
Um, but
John
yeah,
Powell did the score for him,
interesting.
but it's one of those things that I don't think people realize that there wasn't any new music.
Yeah, yeah, like, yeah, they wouldn't. I don't think most people associate like Wicked with like original score, but maybe I'm wrong. But I'm gonna go with the Brutalist here. It won BAFTA and whatnot. So yeah, I think it's strong. If Challengers was here, maybe it would have a close race.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Brutalist too, but I'm really not sure about this category. This is the category I could see myself changing up to the last second.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
All right, now we get to the hard ones, the short categories. Oh, let's start with anime short. Beautiful Men in the Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candles, Wonder to Wander, and Yuck.
Ugh, these are so difficult, Matthew. I don't know. Maybe Wander to Wonder. I think it won the BAFTA for short
It
film.
did. It did.
But it was also like a British short film, so maybe that doesn't play into it. Maybe Yuck. I don't know. Maybe I'll go Wander to
Yeah, I
Wonder,
think I
but
am too.
I don't know. That it's the shorts are always, especially this year, I feel like there's not really like one, even in the 3 shorts, like, I
Yeah.
don't feel like there's one that's like, "Oh, like, it's going to win," but I don't know.
All right. Um, Now live action short. Eleven, Azula, I'm Not a Robot, The Last Ranger, and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Um, I'm guessing The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent.
Yeah, that one definitely is a possibility. Halian or Alien, I
Yeah.
don't know exactly how it's, pronounced, but it's about, I actually watched it last night, it's pretty good, about, ICE, agents and stuff like
Oh,
that, and,
okay. Then yeah, that's the one
immigration.
that's gonna win.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that one could win. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's
Oh,
between those 2.
it's executive produced by Adam McKay. Yeah, that's the one that's gonna win.
Oh, is it? I didn't even know that. Oh,
I didn't
but
know
yeah.
either until I clicked on the Wikipedia page for it.
Yeah, that definitely helps. But yeah, so that would be it's a very good short. So
I'll
definitely,
definitely check it out.
yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah,
Best documentary short. Death by Numbers, I Am Ready, Warned, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Hmm.
mm.
Uh, hmm.
I've seen a lot of people predicting the only girl in the orchestra. I haven't seen it yet. I might get around to it. Incident has also been like one that because it deals with like police brutality, I believe.
Yeah,
So I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'll go with the only girl in the orchestra and incident as my number two. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be close. These are all like up in the air in my opinion.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Incident. That seems like the more current one that they go for. Oh,
Hmm.
there he
Yeah,
is. Hello.
Oh my god, I'm so late. I am so
It's
late.
okay. We just finished the
sure,
toughest category of all, documentary short subject.
Document. Oh yeah, yeah. Christ.
Um, he's going with the last girl in the orchestra. I'm going with Incident.
Hey, I'm going with Last Girl too.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So to catch you up, we basically did all the text. So now we're getting to the tougher categories.
Okay. Great.
Uh, if you have a question about any of them before we start,
Uh. Nope.
all right, let's start with documentary feature. That's our next category. Black Box Diaries, No Other Land, Porcelain Robe, Soundtrack to a Coup, and Sugarcane.
Uh. No Other Land.
Yeah, I think it's no other land here. Hopefully, I think the only one that could compete is Porcelain War. It has DGA, but I think
Yeah.
I don't know. No
But
other
even
land
then,
is probably the easiest.
No Other
Yeah,
Land was. It wasn't even nominated. There, so
Yeah, that's
it's hard
true.
to,
It wasn't. So
it's hard to
yeah,
really
I have
gauge.
to.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
My guess is No Other Land too, but Porcelain War winning wouldn't be a remote surprise.
no.
it unfortunately wouldn't. But yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
All right, best international feature: Amelia Perez, Low, The Girl with the Needle, I'm Still Here, and The Sea of the Sacred Fig.
I think I know what you two have. I have Amelia Perez still.
Sure. Yeah, I sort of went back and forth with this one, and I still probably will go back and forth with it. I switched right before this video actually to I'm Still Here. I don't know. It's hard to predict I'm Still Here because like it really hasn't won any international feature like prizes anywhere. Like it only
However,
has the best picture nomination, so like I don't know. But
there has obviously we've all noticed there's been a wave of momentum heading its way
it's true.
since
Yeah,
its
It's very
theater
true.
release. Everybody went to see it. So I will say, if it wins, I won't be surprised because, like, there is a lot of good grace around it right now at this very moment.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna shock the Club Ortiz here. I'm actually also going with Amelia Perez
What the fuck? I thought we were all what? What?
That's
Why?
funny.
because I have accepted defeat that this movie will walk away with at least 2 Oscars. The second one we'll get to soon. I have waved the flag of defeat on Amelia Perez, so I'm
Yeah, but
just
like,
gonna accept it and move on with my
wait,
life.
you don't have it winning original song?
Correct,
Why?
because I'm crazy. Haven't you learned that by now?
But if that was the case, then why don't you have it losing this category?
Because something tells me they're just gonna be lazy in this category and just check it off.
Have you
Because
not
they
read the
want
anonymous ballots? They were lazy with this with the original song too. They just went with El Mal.
well, I might go with Almana too. I'm still switching back and forth with that song.
Hey, hey, no, you know what? It's been such a weird season that you know what? Fuck it, fuck yeah, fuck it all.
Who
Sure,
knows? Who knows? They could throw caution to the wind and give it to Flo. We just don't know what they're gonna do.
I can promise you they're not going to do that. But it's between I'm still here. Well, this is the thing. We've never seen this before. 2 international features
It's true.
in Best Picture. So it's literally, I think, 50-50 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
Amelia Perez seems like the obvious one to pick because of how many nominations it's got. But yet, I'm Still Here has recently gained a lot of momentum. So,
even then, it still lost BAFTA, even with that momentum. So that's what still gives me a little
well,
bit.
I'm not surprised that it lost at BAFTA. I'm not even remotely surprised.
How come?
A, French director, and B, it like that. Amelia Perez has a strange European flair to it, despite
Oh,
it being a
I was
movie that.
talking about I'm Still Here missing,
Oh,
losing BAFTA. Not.
oh, I'm saying the reason why I'm not surprised that Amelia Perez won over I'm Still Here
Oh, okay.
was
Yeah, no.
because of those
When you said
reasons.
French director, I'm like, Walter's not French. I was like, what?
Imagine that as the last Oscar controversy to come out
Yeah.
before. But yeah, I'm not surprised that Amelia Perez won at BAFTA.
I mean, given its controversy, actually, obviously, it underperformed. I'm pretty sure it was gonna do better if the controversy wasn't there. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still one international feature when I'm Still Here. It still had that wave, but I digress.
yeah.
It's hard to gauge.
All right. Best animated film:
Hmm.
Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, and Wild Robot.
I have Wild Robot.
Me too.
I do too. I feel like Flow could upset, but I think it would have won BAFTA if it was going to.
That's
So
that.
Subsidy was the
Yeah,
biggest
that's,
deciding factor for me.
yeah, that's my reasoning. Also, Wild Robot also won PGA and Annie. And
yeah,
also it has 2 other nominations: sound and score.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like
true.
the Academy clearly liked this movie.
Yep,
yeah.
for sure.
All right, now we're getting to the screenplay categories. Let's start with adapted first because I think we all are going to have the same winner in that category.
Yeah, I think
Adapted,
so.
yeah. A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, Sing Sing. So everyone has Amelia Perez, right? Is that what we all agreed on?
Yeah, Amelia
Yeah, of
Perez for
course. Yeah,
adapted screenplay. No.
I have Conclave.
Yeah. Yep, I have Conclave as well. I
I have
think
conflict.
that's
All right,
yep.
I don't think we even need to debate that category.
Pretty simple. One of
So
the easiest.
let's go from the easiest to the hardest, shall we? With original screenplay, at least for a lot of people. Honora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, and The Substance. I have Honora.
I have Honora.
I do too. I don't feel great about it because I think a real pain could surprise. Well, I don't know how much of a surprise it would be. I guess it would be a little bit of a surprise for me if it was a real pain. But like, I think that Honora. We'll get into my predictions later, but like, director, picture, screenplay is my package. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm more confident in Sean Baker winning screenplay than I am director. We'll
There's
get to
also
director, but I'm feel way more confident in predicting Honora for screenplay.
Interesting.
All right. Best Supporting Actress: Monica Barbaro, Ariana Grande, Felicity Jones, Isabella Rossellini, and Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana.
Yep, agreed. I don't know Clayton Davis predicting Rossellini
Look,
for the
I
other
I
day
admire the delusional. I admire it, but
after winning nothing.
but
Like
if
what?
I have accepted defeat in predicting Saldana, Clayton Davis, it's time to pack up and leave the bus
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you can vouch for me, Roberto, that I was stubborn on predicting Zoe Saldana all season.
I think a lot of people were.
Look, I've accepted defeat. I'm at peace with it. I've accepted that Zoe Saldana's first award will be for a crappy musical that no one will hopefully remember in 10 years from now.
Eh,
Sure.
I mean, she was at least good in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
agreed. Agreed. She was good.
but that movie needs to. Bye bye. All right, let's talk about the easiest acting category of the whole night. The one that has the least amount of potential upsets. Supporting actor.
Yeah.
Nora Borisov, Kieran Culkin, Edward Norton, Guy Pearce, Jeremy Strong. Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
The
It's the
fact that
easiest
he won a BAFTA was my final decision on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
even winning it, like at SAG. Like I guess people were making a case for Edward Norton at SAG, and like I just
I didn't
didn't
get
see
that.
that happening either. So
I didn't get that. BAFTA was the big surprise, like because they could have gone with Guy Pearce. They could have.
yeah,
Or Euro Borisov.
Exactly, but the fact that they still went with Culkin after that tells me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, best actor in a leading role: Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, Ray Fiennes, Sebastian Stan.
I think this one's pretty easy. Uh, Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody.
yeah. I also have Adrian Brody. I sort of make the same case, but I don't know. Three wins to one in the major
I
award.
will say this: if A Complete Unknown wins sound, Timothy Chalamet will win Best Actor.
That
It's
is
funny.
true.
I talked about a completely unknown winning sound.
Well, I'm telling you, if that happens, it's going to happen because no music biopic wins a tech without its lead going along with
That's
it.
very
That's never
true.
happened.
Yeah,
It's never happened.
yeah.
I'm
That would
actually
definitely be.
predicting this to be the first time.
It's not winning sound though. Well, I mean, if it does, you have to predict Chalamet because it'd be. You're telling me voters are gonna be like, yes, I liked it in sound, but not best actor. No, that's not gonna. I can't imagine that happening.
And if this was a normal year, I would agree with you. If this was a normal plain old year, I would agree with you.
I don't think it's like weird enough for that to be the. I don't know. I'm just.
Look,
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Maybe
like
I
I
don't
said,
know.
what I said is just a hypothetical. I'm not gonna predict it. I don't think it's gonna happen. But
No.
if it wins sound, well, that's like a little warning call right there. But I don't think it wins sound. I think its SAG win is kind of throwing me off a bit, but I just think it's just Adrian Brody because he's the critic sweeper. He won the majority of the awards, and his performance, even though it's not a biopic, it's close, kind of. I mean, you
Yeah,
you
it's
you
close.
feel like the guy's a real guy. The accent, his mannerisms, like
yeah,
it's hard to go against that. Like
Oh,
the first 10 minutes of the movie, you're just floored. So
yeah.
yep.
I if Ray Fiennes won the SAG, I think that would be a better argument than Timothy Chalamet, like as a potential number two.
well, I mean,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not. Again, I have Adrian Brody done, but let's talk about actress because this is the difficult one.
I yeah yeah.
Okay, I have Eva, Revo, Gascon, Madison, Moore, and Torres.
I have Madison.
Interesting. I have more. I have Demi Moore.
I have
I think
Demi.
yeah, it's close. It really is close because like I sort of want to predict like us like an Honora like wave here of like director, picture, screenplay, and actress, but I don't know. Like she picked up BAFTA. BAFTA is a strong correlator usually in the lead categories. But I don't know. I feel like it could be Demi Moore. Just I don't know. That's what I'm gonna go for. But it's
You
a tough
know,
category.
no, you're right. It is a tough category, and I will agree that the thing with Demi Moore is that the industry, that they're going crazy for her right now. Okay, everywhere she goes. Okay, she knows how to campaign, and it's just here's what's giving me pause. Normally, I'd have Demi Moore. However, Mikey Madison won the BAFTA, and we all know about that little BAFTA upset that happens every once in a while, where you just win BAFTA, nothing else, and then that Oscar is yours. And unfortunately, in this case, Honora's winning Best Picture, so that's a scary combo we
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
But
it is.
the substance, man, that's all. It's hard to compare this to like Olivia Colman, Glenn Close, because the substance is also in picture and
Yeah,
director
definitely.
and screenplay.
Mhm.
So we have a situation where
Yeah.
this is tough. This is tough.
I feel like I should be predicting Fernando Torres because you have Madison, you have more, so I should.
You know what? I was expecting you to have Torres.
No, I have Demi Moore too. That
Yeah,
actress plus makeup stat. That's kind of
that also
that kind of was the deciding factor for me.
helps, and it does help that Honora has shown that it can win Best Picture without Best Actress. Look at
That
critics.
was that too. That too was a big
That
decision
also helps our little case here, but
because I see a lot of people all of a sudden like, no, Honora can't win without Madison. I'm like,
like
have you been paying attention to the whole awards season?
yeah, like it's shown it can. But I'm gonna go with Madison. I'm actually predicting Honora to do really well here, but I'm fine being wrong because this is like it's so hard,
Oh
right?
yeah, for
Trivia.
sure. Like it could go either way.
Mhm.
It could go either way.
All right, let's talk about Best Director. John Baker, Brady Colbey, James Mangold, Jacques Alliand, and Koli Faja. So everyone has John M. Chu, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's right, John and
yeah.
Chu.
Raiden.
Yep.
He's
No.
gonna win by Raiden.
I still
Right
think
in.
that one a Critics' Choice.
Um,
That to me was the most unexpected one in like 10 years.
well, yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
uh, it sucks. Brady Corbet winning probably would have been my favorite director win in a while, second to Christopher Nolan. But
Yeah.
fortunately, the industry isn't ready for his greatness just yet. But it's Sean Baker's time. It feels like he's been in the industry for a while making indie films. So I'm going to go with Sean Baker.
I'm also going with Sean Baker, but this was a very tough category.
Yeah.
I think Brady is obviously a close second. If they like The Brutalist, he will win. But I have an winning picture, and
Well,
as I
we'll
said,
talk about pictures
Yeah.
literally in a minute.
Yeah, I think that it's really tough. Because like it is true, like Courbet, like if he won DGA, like we wouldn't even have this conversation. And then BAFTA, like, but the fact that he lost DGA when I thought like that is something that DGA would like eat up. Like I thought
right?
like a
Yeah.
I
big
thought that was
sweeping
the
vision.
strongest win.
Yeah.
I will
But
be honest.
like
I am very baffled. I am very baffled he is losing, given the movie he made on the
yeah,
budget he had. I'm surprised that he did not. He is not sweeping this thing.
yeah,
I'm not going to question it. I've learned to live with it, but it's
yeah,
very.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go Baker here as well. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree, but it could easily go to Corbet.
I would hope so. It would be a very very good win.
Mhm.
Please just not to Ariane. Please no. That's the only win in director I would not accept. I would accept James Mangold before I would accept Johnson.
Ugh,
Because I
where's the
like the
Ramel
Complete
Ross?
Unknown. I did like a Complete Unknown, but the directing I didn't even nominate for my own personal Oscars.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the directing wasn't really anything special. This felt more like a legacy nomination because he's never been nominated for director.
Yeah,
Which is sort of surprising. A
like
little
Right?
they
bit.
couldn't nominate him for Walk the Line.
Huh?
They couldn't nominate him for Walk the Line either.
They could have, but they didn't. I thought Walk the Line was much superior than A Complete Unknown.
Yeah. All right, time for the last one. Best Picture. I have here's the nominees: Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part Two, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
All right, Amelia Perez hype. Where are we? Right?
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, I've said it like what 1,000 times. Yeah, I have Honora.
I
Oh,
keep going back between Honora and Conclave because I have Conclave winning editing, and then I have it winning adapt the screenplay. That is technically enough to win Best Picture. And here's the thing: if it lost SAG, I wouldn't even be debating it and just go Nora straight up. Wouldn't even debate it. But all right, I think I'm gonna go with Nora because its package is stronger. Like I'm predicting, like screenplay and director.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Nora here. It is definitely Conclave poses a threat. Winning BAFTA and SAG is no small feat, but I don't know. I feel like if I have Sean Baker winning director and not picture would be weird, I think. But
I agree.
Yeah,
so yeah, I think that Madison poses a threat to win, and I feel like screenplay, while it could go to a real pain, I feel like it will go to Nora in the end. So that's Nora for Best Picture is my
so we're predicted Sean Baker to become a 3-time Oscar winner.
Yeah. Well, no,
That's true.
4. I have it winning editing.
Oh, do
I
you have it
don't.
winning?
We don't. We have
Right.
Colin.
Yeah.
I've gathered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, again, it was because of the BAFTA win. That's the main reason.
Yeah, I'm just fucking off at this point. I'm like, yeah, why not? That's literally my
Yeah, fair
reasoning.
enough.
It's funny.
Yeah,
Because
fair enough.
Owen just said, Owen and I said we can't imagine Sean Baker winning 4 Oscars in one night.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
no,
When you
it's funny. I'm just like, I just went over and I just said, you know what? Why not? Why not? I'm just gonna do it.
yeah,
Probably
fair
out of
enough.
all the tech categories, that's the biggest one that could go. Like, that's the one I'm like.
Did you see the anonymous ballots though? I know we don't. I know we shouldn't pay much attention to that, but editing was all over the place. Like
Yeah.
That's true.
different answers for each. That is pretty telling. I will say.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
again,
for
we
sure.
don't trust the ballots, but I feel like that's the reflection of best editing this year.
The fact that it's all over the place is, even though it's a small sample, it is, I think, sizable enough for us to go like, okay, there's a lot of confusion. Though Wicked, I
Yeah.
think Wicked's #1 at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that as a potential upset, so would Nora, of course, but we're just playing a little safe with the BAFTA winner.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, that is it.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is it.
sorry.
Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.